What's up, guys? It's me, Mr. Fuge here, and something's been circulating the internet that's kind of disturbing. It's kind of pissing me off, and I really wanted to show you guys and I guess talk about it a little bit because I got my own theory behind it, and I don't think it's all legit. But prove me wrong, but let me explain first. Alright, so let's start at the beginning. WHITEBOY7ST gets arrested for possession of marijuana. Wow, I wasn't expecting it, to be honest. I really wasn't. I mean, being that white boy quit doing weed, and the only times he'd been doing weed was, I guess, at social events when he was with friends in states that weed is legal, I didn't expect white boy to actually be having any weed. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. But he gets arrested, and we got the police report and everything, and you see, that's where things started getting messy with me. I didn't think this is right, so let me talk. So, WHITEBOY7ST gets arrested for marijuana. And we get the police report, we hear about all this nonsense, and a bunch of people are now making videos on it covering it. So, why do I find this weird? Okay, so, of all things, let me start from what I first of all, actually, let me say this. WHITEBOY7ST, I've been watching this cat for probably since Modern Warfare 2, a little bit after Modern Warfare 2. I love watching White Boy. He's my man. I love watching his gameplays. And it's not even the gameplays I come for anymore, because, I mean, he really doesn't go for them. I like just watching because of his personality. I mean, it's really fun to listen to him talk. So I like watching his gameplays, all that jazz. It's really fun. And I usually watch all of his videos. There's very few that I miss. Alright? So I love White Boy. I got no hate for White Boy. I'm going to point that out right now. I have nothing against White Boy. Okay? So why do I find this weird? Well, first of all, out of all the things he's going to get arrested with, it's got to be weed. I mean, didn't he quit? Like I said earlier, he quit doing weed during Black Ops. So I just don't see weed as being one of the things he'd be getting caught with, okay? Another thing that kind of messes with my brain is the fact that he got arrested on stream. If you guys don't know, and I didn't explain it earlier, White Boy got arrested on stream, and there were SWAT and police coming into his house with dogs, sniffing around looking for weed, all right? So the fact that it was all on stream is also kind of weird. Of all times, it happens on stream that he gets arrested. That's a little bit weird, and the stream keeps going? That's also a little bit weird. And what time did the stream stop? I don't know, but it did stop, right? You gotta click the stop button at one point, don't you? Or else it'll just keep going. So that's a little bit weird as well, okay? Now, another thing I wanted to mention, I guess air. You guys are probably figuring out by now anyway, that me saying all this, I think it's set up. I think it might be set up. No hate to White Boy in any way, and I really don't, if this is what I'm saying might be, you know, around the truth, I really don't think White Boy should have gone around it this way to get views. So, when I say views, I think the reason, if this was set up, this is probably because White Boy's channel hasn't been doing too well, alright? I mean, think about it. White Boy was booming back in the days of Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, and early Modern Warfare, well, even throughout Modern Warfare 3. People were watching his shit, and he was making the YouTube money. Now, could this just be a publicity stunt? I mean, for real. If this was a publicity stunt, think about it. It's getting a lot of coverage. I'm doing coverage on it. There's a lot of other YouTubers doing coverage on it. There's a lot of people talking about White Boy getting arrested. The first thing you type in, when you type in white on YouTube, the first thing that comes up is White Boy, and then under it is White Boy gets arrested, and then WHITEBOY7ST arrested. Alright? Those are the keywords that are coming up. People are searching about this shit. It didn't come out too long ago. Speaking of another thing that didn't come out too long ago, how come we already got the police report? Aren't those things kind of, I guess, classified? Since when have we ever gotten a police report on a YouTuber getting arrested? I mean, doesn't that just sound weird? I'm going to put the arrest thing on the screen if you guys haven't seen it already. Here it is. My friends linked this to me, but isn't that just kind of weird? We find out a day after that White Boy gets arrested for possession of marijuana, and we get the police report on it? Well, not the police report, but I guess the, not the cell information, but just the information on the inmate. Isn't that just a little bit weird? Doesn't it just seem kind of out of the ordinary? And also, for the I was about to say coincidentally, that's not even a word. But just the coincidence that this all happened on stream when all of his fans were watching. The stream kept going so they could see the police in there. And on top of that, of all things for him to get arrested for, it was weed, which was something he quit. So a lot of people that were watching him since the weed days we're probably thinking, oh no, he went back to this. So this is recirculating a lot of people, all right? I'm starting to think that White Boy did this for a publicity stunt. You know, I really hope that's not the case because I love White Boy, and really that would kind of put a damper in what I think of him. But really, did he set this up just for a publicity? Because his channel hasn't been doing that well. Is that why? I mean, I don't think that's going to draw much positive feedback, but it might draw some viewers. I mean, hell, I'd sure be watching his channel if he came back and said, all right, let me explain everything. I'm sure that shit would get a ton of views. I'm sure everybody would be waiting for that explanation, okay? And I know there's a court date set already, so I'd like to hear what this is about. But for real, is this fake? I really hope it's not fake, all right? Anyway, guys, it's me, Mr. Fuji, signing out. I want you guys in the comments to let me know what you think about this. Do you think it's fake? Do you think my theory is in any way, shape, or form maybe true? If you agree with me, make sure to like the video. And if you don't agree with me, dislike the video. Fuck, I don't care. It's still ratings, right? It's still helping me. But for real, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And tell me what you think of this incident. I think it's ridiculous, and I really think that White Boy needs to be let out. Anyway, guys, me, Fuji, signing out. I'll see you later.